1970 Plymouth Barracuda convertible. We're at MECUM Auctions for one amazing episode of Cars, Shops, and Collections. Woo-hoo. Well, officially, welcome to Cars, Shops, and Collections. Salmon, it's great to see you, buddy.
Great to see you.
I get so excited every time MECUM Auctions comes to town, and you guys are so kind to me to kind of just do a walk and talk and show the inventory that you have crossing the block this year. But how many cars? I mean, look at that GT 500. How many cars do you have crossing the line
We're
this year?
pushing 1,000 cars here. It's, you know, there's something for everyone. Like always, every MECUM auction, there's literally something for everybody here. We're crossing paths with a bunch of Mopars rolling down the line. You know, from hot rods, classics, customs, traditional muscle cars, supercars, you name it.
I'm gonna back Lance up for a second to this 1970 Plymouth Cuda. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is one of those unique Mopar colors, a panther pink car. I mean, it really stands out. I mean, Mopar was really known, you know, obviously for being wild colors, tons of options,
yes,
customize what you want, however you want to build it, and that's what makes some of these cars so unique, is there's so many different variations you can get with the Mopar brand back in the day. That was one of their signatures, was just to order how you want, what you want, as minimalist or as heavied up an option as you want to get.
This is so cool. How much fact checking do you guys do? You guys do a lot of checking? Because this is, you can tell it's a real Cuda based on the VIN. It starts with a BS. So we know this is a real deal.
Yeah, there's basic quick checks you can make to verify what a seller's representing the car for, from an information standpoint. From a documentation standpoint, if they're saying it comes with a broadcast sheet, we have to make sure we verify that we see it, we lay eyes on it, we take possession of that, so that we ensure that when the buyer buys it, it actually does come with that, so that the seller doesn't just say whatever he wants.
Making stuff up, right?
Yeah.
Let's cross over I love the red carpet too. Let's cross over the red carpet, because we have something very rare and expensive across the way.
This is very special. This is not selling here in Las Vegas. This is our headline main attraction for Kissimmee, Florida, the world's largest collector car auction that's coming up in January. And this is a truly, truly special car. This is a 1962 250 GTO, one of 36. All 36 cars are still remaining, but this is the only one of the 36 that was factory produced in white. The nickname is Bianco Speciale, which Bianco is Italian for white. This is an amazing car. I mean, we could spend hours talking about this car. The fact that it's white, it's one of 8 that were right-hand drive, so it's, you know, rare meets rare. The car's been painted, but it's been maintained. It's never been restored. It's been, you know, the ownership history is solid from day one. Very minimal owners, and the last 2 owners have owned this car since 1970.
No kidding.
So it's only been in the hands of 2 people, Jack Sears and John Shirley, since 1970. So this car blows my mind every time I go by it. So it's here on display for folks to check out. You know, for people that may be interested in it, they can come here and inspect it in person. We debuted it in Monterey back in August and announced it was coming to Kissimmee. And it hasn't been out in the public eye since then. So we've got it here as it's slowly making its way east towards Florida for January.
That's so cool to be standing next to this car too.
It's wild.
You said the rarity, you keep checking on those boxes. White, right-hand drive.
For those that are listening, you know, go to our website, go to mecum.com, look up this car and read the history and read the story about it. It's special.
I feel like every year you guys have that one crown jewel car. That's the crown jewel for 2025 going into 2026, I guess.
It is, and then right there following it up, another display we've got here is the Bachmann Ferrari collection. Another crazy collection. This is 48 cars, all Italian, mostly Ferrari, super low mileage. These cars here, I mean, this is, you know, you've got bookends. You've got the LaFerrari Coupe and the LaFerrari Aperta. The Aperta, the top comes off. But these are, his theme of his collection was yellow. The majority of his cars, yellow was his thing. These are 2 great examples of the 48 cars. Again, on our website, you can see all the cars and some of, I mean, he had such a good relationship with Ferrari. He did a lot of unique factory custom options that he did. I mean, if you look at even the Italian flags on the front ends, those are airbrush painted from Ferrari in Italy. Those are not aftermarket. That was done by Ferrari. You look at the interior, if you can see there, I mean, the red interior in there with the red and the yellow accents. I mean, just super unique things that Phil and Murtaugh Bachmann did with the cars and how they enjoyed them. And some of them are wild, but super cool stuff. And very, very extreme low mileage on all of them. So this is a crazy rare opportunity for Ferrari enthusiasts to grab hands. I mean, he's got all the supercars, 288 GTO, F4, two F40s, an F50, an Enzo, the LaFerraris, an FXX. I mean, you name it, the best of the best of everything that Ferrari's built on the, and the later model stuff. He's got a 67 275 GTB alloy, also yellow, extremely rare. I mean, it's just, the list goes on and on. Kissimmee going to be nuts.
It's going to be bonkers.
Not to take away from where we're here in Vegas, which is, this is great. But
the Dodge, yeah, exactly. I got history with that one. I got history with that one.
Back to Vegas, the Dodge cars we got here, thrill right outside.
Yeah.
Folks can get behind we've got an EV and a 6-pack running out there, so if you haven't had a chance to get behind the wheel and feel that power, that's going on outdoors.
We were there for the unveiling of that up in Pontiac, Michigan over the summer when they rolled them out. It was really cool, yeah.
That's awesome.
I love the Roadrunner, I love the Daytona, in two icons right next to each other.
Iconic cars from late 60s, early 70s.
But back to that collection, as we keep showing the Daytona here, but back to that collection, do you get that a lot where someone comes up to you and says, hey, I've got a 50-car collection I want to sell? Do you guys get that a lot? We
do quite a few collections over the course of the year. I think in Kissimmee we'll have probably close to 50 different collections that'll be there. So for reference, I mean, this auction here, 3 days, pushing 1,000 cars. Kissimmee's 13 days, 4,500 to 5,000 cars. So
there's a difference.
It's a monster.
There's a difference.
It's not the world. It's the world's largest. And it is for a reason. But yes, back on the collections, we do get a lot. I mean, we're able to offer a full service. Somebody has 50 cars. It's a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
How do you deal with all that? How do you dispose of all that? And you can do it privately. You can do it onesie twosie, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of just time is money, right? And so to be able to have company like MECUM come and just do a full service from photography to helping with the write-ups, the descriptions, the transportation. I mean, end to end, we can do it pretty hands-free. You can just watch it across the block, take care of it, right?
So collect your money.
Yeah.
This, by the way, Lance, gorgeous. I'm so distracted. I try to focus on what you're saying, but then the GTO sees me. I do want to come back because we had a couple years ago, Nevada Classics, they had that Dodge Daytona, the all green one, that sold for like $3.3 million. The most highly optioned Daytona ever. This is obviously not that one, but I'm sure this one will probably get a pretty penny.
Yeah, same car. I mean, these cars are always, really sought after. I mean, they're rare. There's not very many of them produced when they come out. I mean, obviously it depends, value-wise really depends mostly on the motor and the transmission.
Okay.
Obviously the HEMI and the 4-speed is sort of the top of the top. And then you get into the, the smaller, or the different motors, the 440 and that, like this one. So
well, let's get off the red carpet and go back here. So these are kind of are these the premier cars on the red carpet?
Yeah, the red carpet cars, kind of the premier cars, but there's great cars everywhere.
Yeah.
So, just those are a good sample selection kind of as you walk through and you first come through the gates.
But I love it when you come back here. You see so much variety back here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're right here as we're standing. You got a custom, you got a Shelby Mustang, Rat Rod pickup,
yeah, exactly.
Cobra replica, Bentleys, pickup trucks.
That's a nice Blazer over here.
Yeah, I mean, there's
cool paint job on that.
There's a VW bus next to it, next to an Audi R8. I mean, it's just the mix, the variety is really what I think people like most about coming to a MECUM auction is just it's not just one singular type of vehicle. It's everything.
And then once they do sell them, I know here in Las Vegas, you guys roll them to the back of the convention center. You sell a car, someone can drive it away immediately?
Yeah, we'll have to pay for it first.
Sure, we'll come back up on the red carpet, Lance.
But yeah, if you buy a car here today, you'll settle up in our auction office and pay for it and take it home.
And drive it home.
Yeah.
Is there a standout? Do you have a standout, or do you have a favorite that you get excited to see crossing the block? I know Chris Jacobs that works with you guys. He's a big Mopar guy. He geeks out when there's a big Mopar sale or something happening. Yeah,
my taste evolves constantly. I think it's probably just because I'm surrounded by so many different cars all the time, week after week, and so it's like, right now, I mean, with all those great Ferraris we got coming to Kissimmee, the research and just kind of being involved with that from a marketing standpoint's really got my juices flowing with Ferrari. So I'm kind of digging Ferrari right now. But to ask me that question last year, it might have been Porsche.
It could be Trans Am.
It could be Trans Ams. It could be Camaros. I grew up kind of a Shelby lover. Shelby Mustangs in particular, the 65, 6, and 7 cars were kind of my favorites. But I'm 48 years old, so a lot of cars that my sort of memory cars. For me, I was always the Ferrari 288 GTO, Lamborghini Countach, those types of things. Those really resonate with me. Even the things like Toyota Supras and Acura NSXs and cars like that. that were just cool cars back when I was a kid in high school, but now they're expensive collector cars now.
What was your, and Lance, pan to your right here, because I love the Trans Am, but this is a gorgeous Z28. 1970 Camaro Z28. What was your first car?
My first car was an 85 Cutlass Supreme.
Ooh.
White with gray interior.
Really?
Yeah. I had it for 3.5 weeks and I got T-boned.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was pissed. I got it off my neighbor too, and it was super clean. It was a great car, and just got smoked.
Come over to the other side here, Lance. Gorgeous 1970 Dodge Challenger RT, 446 pack?
446 pack, which is what they're, kind of doing a throwback to the 6-pack moniker with the new cars.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So Dodge is really great about kind of keeping hold of their heritage and their history and kind of keep connecting those dots, and they've done a really good job with that.
The white interior is awesome.
Yeah, again, that Mopar, all the different color combinations you can get. I mean, literally, you get a wild color like this, the purple car with the, the white interior, that contrast. It's just cool stuff.
Yeah. It's so neat seeing him here under the lights too. The way the convention hall lights just hit him.
I'll tell you what,
so
too,
cool.
The convention center turning the lights up. I mean, they switched them out. It's so much brighter in here than it used to be in years past. It's wild.
It's gorgeous, right?
Awesome.
Well, SEMA was just here last week, and I was one of the hosts of SEMA, and so many incredible over-the-top builds there and everything, but I love how SEMA was here last week. Yeah. They clear out, and you guys roll in and just kind of keep the car chaos happening.
It never ceases to amaze me how fast, for as large and expansive as SEMA is, for how quickly it's just done, gone, and out of here.
Yeah, you couldn't move here last week. Wall to wall, 125,000 people walking around here for SEMA. They're out, and you guys are in.
Yeah.
Someone brings their car in, it's probably a silly question, but who cleans them? The owner that's selling them, or do you guys have a crew that goes out and cleans them?
We have crews here. There's a lot of sellers that like to take care of their own cars, but we also have a detailing crew service here. 303 is one of our big sponsors. They've got crew and services here on site to help our customers out. And we also make sure we dust them down and get them, before they cross the block, especially when we're on TV. They'll wipe them down, make sure they're kind of dust-free before they cross the block.
Okay,
so it's just kind of a service that's part of the deal, yeah.
This is a great IROC-Z.
Yeah, this is another one that, kind of a fan favorite from the late 80s. I mean, the 80s was a bit of a tougher era for American cars, I would say, but there's some standouts.
Isn't this where the market's going? Do you think I feel like these are getting hot.
100%.
I feel like they're getting hot a couple years ago.
100%. I mean, the tragic thing about American cars in the 80s was kind of a weak era for style and design and power. But there were pockets of cool stuff within it. The cool thing now today, fast forward, 30 years later, and those pockets are now extremely collectible.
Yeah.
So it's.
I think the rule of thumb is just save every car you ever get.
I know. Everyone's. I wish I had this. I wish I would have never let it go. But if no one would ever let it go, we wouldn't have a market.
That's true. All right, there's always something wild to end with wild. What is this thing over here?
That's a great question. Let's go find out.
Let's find out what this thing is. Whatever this thing is bonkers right here.
Pretty sure you can get anywhere you want to go with this.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start it? That's what I'm waiting for.
You want to drive it? I would, but it says, please do not climb in the vehicle, or else I would start it and drive it.
All right, we can't get up there. The sign says.
Well, Sam, thank you so much. We could literally spend
this is great.
hours walking around here.
I love when you come by. It's just good.
If I just walk and talk cars with you.
Absolutely.
And you got a busy weekend ahead of you, so I'll let you do your thing, buddy.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching Car Shops and Collections. If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.